get a parts drop thanks to TI Performance. Let's have a look, see. Come on. One Allbro fuel pump. Lollies! Oh yeah, doubled up on the lollies. Look at that. And that should be my AC delete pulley. What's it in? Oh, and my notepad. I've got a nice little notepad. That'll be good because I keep swapping jobs and I can write them down. Cool. Let's get the pulley on. Ooh. They're good lollies. Dear, I'm not looking at the gimbal. I've had enough. I think it's 7 o'clock. Well, I was just playing around and you see the dummy fitted the aircon delete bracket. It's a nice setup. And he matches me little nice shiny Harmo. And catch can. I just run the lines for her. I haven't got my torch, but I've just got to drill a couple little holes there. You can see a little black dot there, but catch can, come on, it'll sit nicely under there. I did have the option of running, I had another big square one, but the fittings come out on the front side of it, and it was going to be ugly as shit. So I've gone for the little one. I need to order some injectors. I've got to make the decision of the 1000cc or 1200. Remembering I've only got stock internals in there. Yeah, and here's me Allbro 460. They reckon they're a loud little sucker, but she's going in. So she's got to supply some fuelage, E85 safe. I'm going to run in everything's going to be E85 safe, just in case we want to mickey her up a little bit. A couple of serial cables for the wideband sensor, wideband controller, a little bit of in-tank fuel line. Don't use normal fuel line, it'll disintegrate in your tank. Ask me how I know why, because when I did my Bronco a lot of episodes ago, someone had used normal fuel line in it, and it disintegrated and blocked every fuel filter. Yeah, shit show. Yeah, button a few things up there, and we'll keep going. 2 puppies left. Look, looks like this one's got a mask on. Look here. You're just a terror, you are. 2 left. Beautiful. Cool morning. Yesterday was 3 degrees. Someone asked me about me breather lines, but I think that was the episode that I deleted off my phone. So I just tapped. That was where the original breather was. That is just a hydraulic fitting that I found. That's an elbow from an old hydraulic fitting that I welded onto. See my fence over there? It is a piece of that piping. So a piece of that green piping is that middle section, and I've just welded it all up, and I've got a weld-on fitting there. These are all AN10. That's just another hydraulic fitting that I actually put a thread on. On these ones, a little nipple sort of comes up the other breather. Anyway, I cut it all off, tapped it all, and screwed it in, glued it in. 2 lines, and that's where I mounted my catch can down there, underneath the intake. Come up pretty tidy. Well, I haven't got anything tightened up, but that'll all sit there pretty nice. And my return line here for my fuel, I'll probably just duck him back down through there too. Well, what have I done? The injectors should be here this week. Just down in there, there's a fuel pressure sensor. I don't want to get it back out again. I was talking to a bloke. He's been helping me out with he's got the exact same thing set up. He's got an XG XR6 that he's put an AU motor in. Anyway, he recommended fuel pressure sensor just so you can see what's going in the cab. It did have fittings. I bought this. This was a bloke in town's got a couple barrows that he's been doing, and he had this as a sparebie laying about, fuel rail. I think I picked it up for $100. It's not too bad. But the fittings that they come with, nothing lined up for me. So they're a pretty thick bloody thing. So I just drilled it and tapped my own 1/8 thread through her. So fuel pressure sensor. That was off eBay. They're pretty bloody expensive little suckers too. It come with its own fittings and everything on it. So yeah, that's where we're up to. What else have I been doing? I can't get my exhaust. I'm just trying to button up a few things in here. Even oh dear, I need to probably mount my AC delete. I've got to make up a couple spaces for it. It comes with studs, and it's actually, I don't like it, so I'm gonna get my own so I can mount that up nice and square. I've got to put my tensioner on, make up another pulley for here, and these water lines, which is actually going to be a headache too. But I come to the conclusion that, where did I put it? Your cooling system, it doesn't run that much pressure. As you know, hose clamps hold your radiator hoses on, so what I'm doing, these are my water lines to the turbo. I just did this as a dummy test, but they are just their crimps for airlines, and I thought it's got to do the job. So I'm just having to play around here with this. This was actually for this bottom one here where I put that weld-on fitting in my water line. A lot of people do tap them into their water pumps, but bugger that. Yeah, so that is going to work, and I'll just put some heat, whatever you want to call it, heat tubing, heat protection, sheathing over it. I did have some out here somewhere. Look at it. It's just a mess. Where did I put it? Oh, there was another test bit. As you can see, that's in there. That's the clamps I used. I've got a box of them. So hopefully I can get those water lines done. Get some stainless cable ties there to wrap my exhaust when I build it. So we've got a bit going on. It's just getting the time to do it, and me concentrating on one job at a time and not getting distracted. Yeah, good. I think it's about 5:30 in the morning. This is about the only time I get a chance to do it. I get home and I don't want to touch it. Fuse box is done too, so we're getting there. Oh dear, another one to the collection. LTD, look at her. These are going to the scrappy, but I'm going to get off what bits I can, like that wing. Look at the poor old S-Pack wagon. Did I get this too? EB station wagon, S series. She's seen better days, but for a parts car, ooh, yuck. Maybe. I'm getting it for a very good price, pretty much take it. Just making up my water lines. So that's just a bit of that black material tape for electrical work. I'm a bit happier with how these are going to look. So yeah, a bit happier with this goes. That just holds your stainless together. These have actually got a collar for making just little hydraulic lines. But, oh, hang on. Got my little clamps here. And there should be a bigger one here somewhere. One of them. Get too excited. Put him up flush. Put your little clamp up there. Like so. I'll take that. Sits like that. These fellas. I made a mistake this morning. I squashed one side way too much and I couldn't creep the other side. So gradually work your way into it. Ooh. Like so. Just a bit of electrical tape here now. Slip over him nicely. I'll just crimp him down. Side there and really crank it down, but oh, one oil line done. Let's have a look and I'll fit her up. Now, a bit of a jigsaw getting it in there. So that's something what me water lines will look like, just sitting there like that. I'm not overly happy with them, but they're pretty firm. There. And now I'm just playing. There's so much playing with everything here. Look at this unfocusing thing. Just another pulley for the belt to run on here. This is a bracket. I can't remember if it come off the EL or the original XG stuff, but my idea is to mount that like so, using the existing holes, and it would be adjustable because that locks it into place. But yeah, it's got a little rail on the back. So, I'll post-it note. Get it square. Give it a rub. There's my holes. Oh, I think it's up past 5 in the morning before work. And it's getting colder. Yeah, big cold. I'm trying to get it done. One thing, I've got to modify this AC delete bracket. I've got to get like 2-3 mil back more for that belt to line up. It's yeah, that's going to be interesting to play with anyway. Oh, we got another parts drop. Look at them. 1200cc injectors. Got our little extendos there. And a beanie. Put the beanie on it. I want to have a look. Prezzies. Pretty. You've really got to modify everything if you're not going AU. There's a bit involved. Alright, Sunday morning, off again. Got to pay the bills and pay for the parts for the sock. I just haven't had time to get to it, just flat out. I think it's about 5 o'clock in the morning, and we've got about 4 hours of driving in front of me, to and back, for a breakdown. This is what's taking me so long. I just can't get a run at it. But we're getting there. I did just, this will finish off the video. I just got the intercooler sitting there. I was just double checking that my clocking was right for the turbo with my pipe work, so I had to do a little bit of extra tigging. Well, I'm getting better. But anyway, so I got tried to get that sorted to make sure that was right, so my water line's still all fit, all that business. As you know, pretty solid in there. Good. There she is. Very nice. So, what have I got to do now? Actually, I rang Heltec the other day just about sensors. My fuel pressure sensor in here. I don't think I've got any voltage inputs, AVIs left on me 750, but luckily I'm running the IC7 dash, and I can run my fuel pressure through my dash. It's got another 5 inputs there, so more bit of wiring to be done to the cab. My fuse box got mounted, come up pretty tidy. I do want to try just tidy up that wiring that's in behind there. Comes in under the guard. Where is she? I've just got to do a bit of fixing up under there with some clamps and stuff, make the hole a little bit bigger, but that's where we're at. We're just trying to concentrate on this engine bay. I've still got to get under there and put the starter motor in and connect my heater lines. If I get back this afternoon, I might try to do that bit under there, just get that bit under there finished, because there was still a little bit of wiring to run through here for sensors and such. So yeah, that'll wrap up this one. Nice. Oh, there's my little bracket I made. I do want to try, I'm just going to try, there's another hole just there, just to support. And I'll run a little bracket off here for that water line to sit on, and it'll support it too. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Seems like I'm just talking about the same thing every bloody episode because I can't get a run at it. So, righto. That'll do this one. Just got to modify everything. Righto. I'll catch you in the next one.